welcome to another episode with the one and only, the true Yaya Chino Filachi. It's me, yes, coming to you live from Sydney, Australia. Yeah, I know you thought I was gonna say Gold Coast, but now I'm coming to you from Sydney, Australia, where I'm out here watching the Women's World Cup, hosted in Australia, New Zealand 2023. Out here supporting my Jamaican sisters as they go forward against France on the 23rd of July. Big up yourself, reggae girls. Cha! Yes, I'm wearing my Rastafarian clothing. Ja Rastafari, King Selassie I. Yes, so we're just out here supporting the reggae girls. What I think about the female World Cup so far is went to the fans village to watch Australia versus Northern Ireland. Good. It was a good atmosphere. Of course, not the same support as men. Absolutely not. But it was just lovely to see that FIFA actually now has a fan festival village where you can go, and for female soccer where you can go and buy like fan merch and cuisines of the countries playing at those games on the day. And so I will be out there having some jerk come Sunday when I go watch Jamaica versus France, which I will be doing a preview video and vlog about as well. But yes, people, it is happy to be out here watching the female World Cup. Australia has a really good team. They won 1-0 the game I watched. The game before that, I can't remember who it exactly was. I think it was, I can't remember, but there were two games played on the 20th of July. We came out to Sydney on that day, and it was good, man, just to get in. I couldn't get tickets for the game to Australia, so, supported my Matilda girls at the fan village. But I'm out here supporting Jamaica against France, especially what's going on with Jamaica and how the girls had to ask the country to fund them to come to the World Cup, and that is a joke. But we will discuss that more in further videos, possibly in the review of the game, the vlog game, but also we will be discussing that on further videos when I break down how much corruption there is in CONCACAF and why there's such a struggle of smaller islands, the Caribbean islands, getting to the World Cup now, even if they have so many players who play in top leagues, but not the opportunities to play in the bigger leagues. But those are that's a matter we will deal with on the other hand. But just to talk about the female World Cup so far, I feel that there's too much politics within what's going on with the World Cup. Like, the women are asking for rights for the LGBTQTA plus, if I don't know, I think that's how it go. And then you have them also talking about equal rights within financial pay, which I don't think women should be asking for equal pay. I think you should be asking to be paid what you make. Because if a man doesn't deserve as much as a woman, why should he get paid as much as her? Just like if a woman doesn't deserve as much as a man, why would she be paid as much as him? Like, I don't get why there is such a big disparity when it comes to such an easy stuff. Like, you get paid what you make. Like, there's too much going on within, and I think it's taken away from the World Cup. Like, I don't think the focus of this World Cup is entirely football. I feel like it's a lot of people are using these women as a for political gain, and like, they don't really understand because they're just doing it. But I feel like that's what's happening. Like, why are we studying all these factors that happen before the World Cup, during the World Cup? And people might say because it has a massive platform. But there's so many people that have massive platforms that even stream to more people than who's watching the games, some of these World Cup games. And like, I'm telling you, like, people have so much more reach to get to more people that they can talk about these things instead of them making it the World Cup. Like, why should a little girl who is watching her stars, or her idols play, right? Even little boys probably idol some of these footballers. Like, I was a massive fan of Alex Morgan, and and stuff, like, you know what I mean? Like, I was a massive fan. So it's not like, when a woman is actually really talented, it's actually really good to see, because as we know, a lot more men play sports, so a lot more men play soccer than or football than women would. But I think we should be focusing on just football and not all these things. Like, Nike and Adidas isn't so now with goalkeeper jerseys, Nike and Adidas are not printing goalkeeper jerseys, replica jerseys for the World Cup. So they're only printing jerseys of the overall team. And I get it, because even as soccer players, male soccer players, goalkeepers' jerseys don't sell as much as player jerseys. Is just how it works. But then all of these factors, and I get that they're saying, oh, but they don't stop male jerseys, but 100,000 people are probably buying a male goalkeeper jersey. I don't think 100,000 people, I don't even think 30,000 people are going to buy women jerseys in terms of goalkeeper jerseys. And that is fact. You know what I mean? Like, I've bought my Jamaican jersey. So for people saying, oh, but you don't buy a Jamaican jersey, look on the bed right there. I directly put the jersey on the yellow jersey, so y'all can see I'm buying the jersey to support the reggae girls. So at least they know I'm supporting them and just not saying it. You know what I mean? But then, it's not everybody have that mentality. I haven't even really bought me a male jersey, to be honest. But I feel like I need to support. So all these politics going on within the female World Cup, I feel like there's too much politics, and it's taken away from the football, and we shouldn't really be masking, because now we're taking away from the talented players for them to shine. We're taking away from us really appreciating the fact that these women are good at a sport that men are good at. Or they just good at a sport. It doesn't even have to be a comparison. It just has to be that they're good at it because they're just good at it. Some of them are better than me. Some of them are better than some of the players I play. I'm sure, 100%. So like, it's like, let's not sit on here and act like maybe physically not, but technically probably. And like, and they're probably better than some pros as well, technically. So let's not act like, these women aren't good at what they do. But because all this politics is involved, it takes away from the football. It's the same thing we see with Qatar. They try to make it such a political thing. Human trafficking been happening for decades upon centuries upon centuries. America is massively involved in human trafficking. But they want to host everything. You don't hear people saying anything about them. You don't hear people saying anything about, like, let's boycott America. Look how many bad stuff happening over there and in other parts of the world. And yet they host stuff in those countries. But when it comes to football, people just think that football have such a massive platform that they should come damage the sports with politics. Please, I am begging y'all, please do not damage the sport. Me and billions of people grow up loving as kids based on politics. Like, I am as excited to be at the Female World Cup to also be out here at the Female World Cup, watching a World Cup and appreciating that I am at a World Cup. I have never been to a World Cup before. So me just being at a Female World Cup is an amazing, amazing thing for me. And I do not feel like we should be damaging this event based on politics. So please, I'm begging you, the people out there who like to use these football platforms to do for their political gains, please, I'm begging you, from the bottom of my heart and from others that feel the same like me, do not spoil the sport we love based on politics. Thank you. But yes, the Female World Cup, I will be also watching a few games in Brisbane as well. So I will be traveling to Brisbane as well to watch the round of 16 and the third place game. So check it out. Check me out for content, more content going forward. Check me out. Just wanted to give you a basic review on why we out in Sydney, why we in this hotel room, why we out here. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the page. Click the notification bell for more information going forward. Continue to comment under the videos, more content that you want to see going forward. And always remember, I am the only one, the only Yaya Chino Falachi. Yes, it's me again. Don't forget. Have a good day. Let's not spoil football, because we live, love, laugh football, people. That is the motto we live on. Live, love, laugh football. So yes, people, thank you again for coming in and watching another video with me, the only Yaya Chino Falachi.